Hello guys, good afternoon everybody. Hi, hello. Okay, let's wait to your friends a little bit.
Hello, Miss.
Hello, hello, good afternoon. Okay, let me open here. Okay, guys. So we're going to begin with the last part of the last class. Okay, remember that I asked you to study the routines. Today we are going to join all the ideas of the routine in one paragraph. Okay. Could you please open the cameras, everybody? Evelyn, Miss Ellie. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, but wait a minute, because people is not here yet, no? So I cannot check the composition because I need everybody to be here. So let me do something different. Wait, give me a second. I need everybody to be here. Let me see, maybe we can do something different. Okay, guys, let's work with another thing. Okay, so let's begin the next unit. Do you like fables, guys? Do you like fables? When you were kids, children, did you read fables like this? This is one typical. Uy, no disponible. What happened? Okay, so this is one fable. When you were kids, your mommy, for sure, she read fables to you. The books, in the books you have fables, stories, okay, with nice messages. So watch this video, okay, and what I want you to do is this. Write all the verbs that you think are in the past, okay? Listen, okay, and write all the verbs that you think are in the past in the story, in the fable. For example, worked, that could be one verb. Went, that could be another verb in past tense, okay? So if you recognize a verb in past tense, you listen the fable and you write down the verbs, okay? You have the subtitle, so you can do it, okay? So let's work 3 minutes and we come back. Okay. So now I want you to give me your answers in this Mentimeter, okay? So please write at least 3 verbs that you found in the 3 verbs that you found in the story, 3 verbs in past tense, okay? So here you have the code. I also can share with you. Okay, I can put the code in the cell phone so you can do it. And also I can share with you the link if you prefer. Okay, so okay, so I want to see your answers over here. Who is Ashley Navarrete? Ashley Navarrete, could you please open the camera?
Ay, no sé qué le puso. Yo.
Okay, who is yo? Ah, it's Nicole. Okay. Nicole. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, no answers yet. Okay, no answers. Guys, just three verbs, no more. And try not to repeat the verbs. Let me see if you have some answers. Not yet. Could you enter to the Mentimeter, guys? Could you enter? Guys, the verbs must be in past tense. Okay, taking is not past tense. Remember the last class, we saw taking is present continuous or present progressive. So taking, no. Okay. Jumped is okay. Okay, just 4 people answer 4, 3. Okay, I'm gonna wait 20 seconds to get more ideas. Okay, so I am going to put it here because I need to check. Okay, so let's see. These are your answers. Okay. Let's okay, let's see the ones that are correct. Walked, okay. Look, no, look is in infinitive. Okay, this one. This one is okay. Jumped is okay. Run is okay. Played is okay. Saw is okay. Met is okay. Ate is okay. Fed. All right, guys. So if you don't know the meaning of the words, the 3 words that you chose in past tense, it's a good idea that you check in the dictionary the meaning. For example, what is the meaning of run? It's in past tense, no? So when you say run, is the past tense of run. Run. It's like, okay? So the 3 words that you know, you can check in the dictionary the meaning and memorize maybe those 3 words if the words are new to you, okay? For example, fed, feed is when you give food to the person or to an animal. You feed the animal with milk, or you feed your baby, you feed, okay? And the past tense is fed in this case. Okay, now here I want you to read this, okay? I want you to practice with a partner. Let me see. No. Okay. I am going to pass this in the WhatsApp group. Let me see if I can do it like this. Yeah, okay. So I am going to pass. So in groups, you are going
Miss,
to, yes, A, B, A, B.
por favor, no se olvide de pasarnos al chat. Al menos no tengo
Repeat,
yo el...
Javier, what?
Que no se olvide de pasarnos en el chat, en el chat de aquí de la reunión, porque yo no tengo el WhatsApp en el...
I don't understand, Javier. I can pass to you the... No, so you have to capture it, okay? You capture it right now because I cannot, the images, I cannot put the images. So take a picture, yeah? You take a picture by yourself. You don't have WhatsApp, Javier, that's what you're saying, right? No WhatsApp today.
Por lo que veo que, digamos, en el WhatsApp he enviado, digamos, para hacerle este ejercicio y yo estaba viendo cómo hacerlo y no sabía, pero ahí veo el WhatsApp en el teléfono y veo que, digamos, ahí ha estado el link para hacer el ejercicio que se estaba ahorita haciendo.
The link, but I also put the link here. Let me see. Ah, the Mentimeter. No, I put the code. Okay, I put the code. Okay, guys, so one student is going to be A and the other student is going to be B, and you're going to do the dialogue, okay? When you are doing the dialogue, I would like you to check the verbs in past tense. Remember that we are going to speak about the past tense today. You're going to create a story today in your groups. You're going to invent a story, create a story. You're going to try to create a fable, a story with a good message, a nice message, okay? Okay, so here you have your groups. One member can share the screen maybe. For example, in Javier cases, one day, Miseli, you can share the screen and you can read, okay? Una persona comparte la pantalla y pueden ir leyendo los dos, okay? Join your group and come in 2 minutes. Okay, guys, so in this dialogue, okay, I want you to pay attention to this verb, was, and here we have where, okay? What was he, king? Was he? He was only king. Okay, we are speaking about the past. We are speaking about King Edward, there in the past, all right? Then we have, why was he only king for a short time? Because he was in love. She was American, the lady. She was American. She was divorced. Okay, so many years ago, the kings, they cannot get married with divorced people. Nowadays, it's totally different. Okay, now, Edward and... Nicole, turn it off. Who was the next king? His brother, George VI. Were Edward and Wallis happy? When I say Edward and Wallis, I am speaking about here 2 people, no? I am speaking about they. So were they happy? Were they happy in the past? I think they were happy. They were, okay? They were happy. They were together for the rest of their lives, okay? So this is, do you know what verb is this, guys? Do you know the name of this verb? How do you say this verb in infinitive? How do you say this verb? Or in present simple? For example, he was only king for 11 months. In present, how do you say that? To be. Is a verb to be, it means that
is.
Instead of saying here he was, you say he is. In the past tense, he was. So all the ideas that we are here underlined are about the verb to be in past tense, okay? And that's what we are going to practice in the next lines, okay? So here you have okay, I was happy, he was happy, she was a nurse, it was big, okay? And with we, you, and they, here we have, we were early, you were at school, they were quiet, okay? So basically, this is the verb to be in the past tense. And let me see here. Now, if you want to put in negative the verb to be, guys, the unique thing that you need to do, as you can see here, is to put was in negative. It's similar like when we have the verb to be am, is, are, no? But here we just have was and were. The negative of was, wasn't. And the negative of were, weren't. And that's it. I wasn't sad. He wasn't thirsty. She wasn't a teacher. It wasn't small. What, Freddy? Okay, wasn't is was not, is the negative form. And in the case of weren't is were not. We weren't late. You weren't at home. And they weren't noisy. Okay? So the structure of the verb to be in the past tense is very similar to the present. Let's practice a little bit. Hello. Okay, Javier, I am putting here in the Zoom. And for the rest, I am also putting here. Okay. So I want you to practice. I am going to put here this one, so maybe it's useful to you, the charts. And here you have the rules or the conjugation of the verb to be, okay? Of course, if I say Laura, Laura was a nurse. If I say Javier, Javier was hungry. If I say my dog is it. My dog was big. My parents were quiet in the past, okay? So let's take 3 minutes and you can practice individually, okay? All right, very well. We're gonna stop with the past tense, okay? And now we are going to go with the first activity that is pending because not all of you were here at the beginning. 13 people now, everybody's here. Congratulations. Allison, could you please open the camera? Okay, today I am going to give you some tips about how to write a paragraph, okay? In your exam, the disposition of your exam is that you write a short paragraph of 100 words, okay? So I am going to give you some tips. Maybe you know how to do it, but I would like you to try to follow this structure, okay? When you are writing a paragraph, I would like you to think in a hamburger, always, when you're writing paragraphs in English, also in Spanish. Okay, you have the first bread, that is a bone or top bone, okay? This is one color. And the bottom bone, as you can see here, the color is similar, okay? They used to be very similar, yes or no? The bones of the hamburger, similar, 99% similar, okay? And then here inside that, we have the ingredients. So when you are writing your composition, it's going to be very similar, okay?
Hello and welcome to this short video in which we're going to talk about how to structure a good paragraph. And we're going to do it by talking about hamburgers or hamburger paragraphs. So it may seem a little bit funny to start an English lesson looking at pictures of hamburgers, but the truth is a hamburger is a perfect example of what makes a great paragraph. And it's also very easy to remember because we all remember what's in a hamburger and we all remember what makes a good hamburger. And if we remember that, we can remember what makes a great paragraph. So let's start by thinking, what is in a hamburger or what's in a good hamburger? Well, we have bread at the top, we have sauce, we have meat, or if we're vegan, we might have a meat substitute. Then we have vegetables and then we have bread. And we need all of those elements to make a good paragraph. If we miss out one piece of bread, the hamburger falls apart. If there's no sauce, it's very dry. If there's no meat, there's no essence to it. And if there's no vegetables, it's really not healthy. So a good hamburger has all those ingredients. And that's what makes it delicious. Now, a good paragraph has all these ingredients. And that's what makes it interesting. So for the bread at the top, we have an introduction. And for the bread at the bottom, we have a conclusion. And for the sauce and the meat and the vegetables in the middle, we have information, ideas, and opinions. And by wrapping those information, ideas, and opinions in an introduction and conclusion.
Okay, so do you remember when you did your Flipgrid activities and when you did the videos, I asked you the same, an introduction, a body, and the conclusion. So it's similar. You have the introduction, the body is the information, and the conclusion. So now when you are writing today, you're going to do similar, okay?
We create a perfect paragraph. And here's an example. So this is going to be a paragraph about a day out. And we start very simply. We had the best day on Saturday. And then we have some information. After lunch, we went to the beach where we met up with more friends from school. We went swimming in the sea, we swam in the sea, made sandcastles, and went searching for crabs. More information. Later in the afternoon, we played frisbee, and then in the evening, we had a barbecue. So there you go. We have a lot of information there, a lot of meat in our hamburger, okay? And then a conclusion. Unfortunately, a lot of the burgers were burnt, but it was still.
Okay, guys, so in this case, okay, you begin with introduction or the topic sentence, so people call them topic sentence, main idea, principal idea, it depends. Okay, you're speaking about an experience in the past, no, about a Saturday. So the introduction said, we had the past tense, we had the best day on Saturday, okay? Then the first information that you want to say, or the first idea, after lunch, we went to the beach where we met up with more friends from school. Then you have another idea. We swam in the sea, the ocean, made sandcastles, and went searching for crabs. And then you have in information number 3, you have later in the afternoon, we played frisbee and some activities. And to conclude, in the conclusion, we have, unfortunately, a lot of the burgers were burned, but it was still a great day because they are speaking about a barbecue, okay? So you have to join all those sentences together and make your paragraph.
A great day. And that is our conclusion. And if we put it together, obviously a paragraph, the
Okay, so here you can see the paragraph.
sentences need to be together. We don't jump from one line to.
Let me put it, it's over here. Okay, so this is the paragraph that is in the video. Okay, you have the introduction, then you have all the information. This is a mini paragraph. You're gonna write a little bigger paragraph, okay? The conclusion at the end. So we had the best day on Saturday. After lunch, we went to the beach where we met up with some more friends from school. And here, when you finish the idea, you use a period, punto seguido. We swam in the sea, comma, made sandcastles and went searching for crabs, period. Later, in the afternoon, we played frisbee, and then in the evening, we had a barbecue. Here you have the connector and. Do you remember? And to join two similar ideas, and. Unfortunately, a lot of the burgers were burned, but it was still a great day. Best day, excellent day, great day, excellent day. So the idea here, as the two breads of the hamburger, the ideas are similar, okay?
Idea of the hamburger paragraph with all sorts of different sentences. We can use them in letters, we can use them in explanations, we can use them in emails, we can use them in messages, we can use them when we're writing stories, fictional stories. We should always be using paragraphs, always. And again, we have the introduction, information, and then a short conclusion, something to tie up the paragraph at the end. Now, here's a funny story from a British newspaper, and it's about how cats are terrified of cucumbers. And it's also a great example of a hamburger paragraph. We have the opening there, cats are usually brave. We have the meat, the information, what happens, and then we have more information why it happens. And then we have a nice conclusion.
Wait, I'm sorry, guys.
And it's delicious. Now here are some more examples. We can use this idea of the hamburger paragraph with all sorts of different sentences. We can use them in letters, we can use them in explanations, we can use them in emails, we can use them in messages, we can use them when we're writing stories, fictional stories. We should always be using paragraphs, always. And again, we have the introduction, information, and then a short conclusion, something to tie up the paragraph at the end. Now, here's a funny story from a British newspaper, and it's about how cats are terrified of cucumbers. And it's also a great example of a hamburger paragraph. We have the opening there, cats are usually brave. We have the meat, the information, what happens, and then we have more information why it happens. And then we have a nice conclusion. So if you don't have a dog to chase away cats, try a cucumber. A perfect hamburger paragraph. We can also find it in very serious writing as well. So here we have an article in the Bangkok Post which is about IQ levels. Okay, and it opens the paragraph with a lead-in sentence. IQ scores are closely linked with the quality of the home environment. Then it talks about the home environment, talks about what's needed, what's missing, and then it has a conclusion. Community support for families of children with intellectual disabilities should be made more freely available. And that's your conclusion. So you see, hamburger paragraphs can be used in all kinds of writing. Serious writing, homework assignments, book reports, messages to friends, emails, absolutely everything. We can use the hamburger paragraph approach. And it's very easy to remember. You just remember what makes a hamburger delicious. The ingredients. The bread, the sauce, the meat, the vegetables, and the bread. And if you include those in your paragraphs, you'll also be making delicious paragraphs. Thanks for watching. I hope this...
Okay, guys, very good. So if you want to get a delicious hamburger, you need to consider a delicious paragraph, he said, no? You must consider all these ideas. Let me put here, this is another paragraph, okay? Uy, but I am there now. Yeah, so remember the structure, guys, okay? When you are working in the exam, the day of the exam, remember that you're gonna have 20 points. Well, it's not 20 points, but it's 20%, no? You have reading, listening, use of English, you have oral and writing, okay? So in the writing, you're going to do this. You're going to do a paragraph. That is the instruction that was given to us. So here, this is another example. Introduction. Cats are usually brave animals, but there is one vegetable they are terrified of. If you put a cucumber behind a cat when it's eating, they will leap into the air in fright. I didn't know this. People have been sharing videos of their cats' fears of cucumbers on TikTok. The reason suggests one vegetarian is the cats may associate the cucumber with snakes, which can be deadly predators. And here you have the conclusion, no? Okay, so if you don't have a dog to chase away cats, try a cucumber. So here you have the introduction. Okay, then you have here all the information. And at the end, you have the conclusion. Okay, do you have any question how to elaborate a paragraph, guys? Questions? Okay, you're going to do the same with your routine, okay? The last week, I remember that I told you memorize the routines, yes? And you practice this, okay? I gave you this example. You can do similar or no, okay? You did it in the Flipgrid, okay? We listened to your routines, and now you're going to write. Here we have some connectors, as I explained the last class. You can also use these connectors in your composition. Then after that, as soon as, later, meanwhile, in the end, you can use those connectors. I share the PPT in the WhatsApp, right? And also is in the Moodle, so no problem. You can also go to the Moodle and you are going to find it, okay? So this is, okay, these are the ideas that you have. Okay, so let's imagine that you have over here. So now you're going to join the ideas. Okay, let me see if I can put it bigger. So here you use a period. Okay, this is introduction in blue color. Then I usually, this is wake up at 6 o'clock. Then I get dressed. And here you can use a connector. For example, you use a connector and I usually wear informal clothes, okay? I always eat breakfast at 6:30. Maybe you here can use this punctuation. I love eating eggs and coffee. Next, I start to do my school work. After that, I generally eat lunch, or I can say I have lunch before 2 o'clock. I like having rice with chicken or pork. Later, I do my homework. I hate doing English homework. I typically watch some TV before bed, or you can use here, for example, or, look. Here you use and, the connector. Remember that we practice connector and or option, I try to read a book. I usually shower or take a shower, is the same every night before bed. I never go to bed early. I usually sleep after 11:30. I do these activities every day, okay? So this is your paragraph, justification, and you put, how do you say this? The tab is indentation, sangria, okay? And you put in one color. And that's your paragraph. And we used to put, like this, okay? Yes, that is a paragraph that you're gonna write, that you're gonna work right now. Do you have any question? Questions?
Para hacer este párrafo, tenemos que ingresar allí, a ese formato que usted ha puesto.
No, I am going to explain, don't worry. In the Moodle, you have this instruction in a task. I am going to, wait a minute, I am going to show you where. Okay, this is the rubric, grammar and mechanics, content, the sentence, let me put here. Okay, remember that all the sentences need subject, verb, and predicate. Lo hemos visto durante todo el curso, ¿verdad? Ahora quiero ver que estén bien elaboradas. Subject, verb, and complement. And it has an introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna grade today. Okay, and this is the paragraph. Now here in this PPT, I added the adverbs that we practice, some examples. I put it the expressions of frequency that maybe you needed. Remember that we did these activities, okay? In these activities, we were practicing the routine, how to write. This is new, I put it this, okay? We practiced this was optional. Do you remember that I told you to practice? I add this one to get more ideas. And that's it, okay? Because this is repeated. Okay, guys, any question? Now, where is the activity, Miss Ellie?
¿Para cuándo dice Miss?
Para ayer. Era para las 6:20, pero llegaron tarde y los perdoné y les estoy dando el chance que lo hagamos todos ahora. Mala pregunta, Javier. Okay, don't worry, we're not right now. Is the answer is right now.
Pero lo hacemos en un documento de Word. Lo hacemos.
Yes, in Word. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so here you go to Hannah Montana. My name is Hannah Montana, remember? In Unit 1A, we have everything in Unit 1A. Okay, here you have, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so my name is Hannah, not Anna, is the first one, Unit 1A, and this is the activity, okay? This is the activity over here. And here you have the PowerPoint presentation that I sent to you. In the afternoon, I sent to you by WhatsApp the PowerPoint presentation so you can download it, or you can, maybe you want to see in advance. So here, yes, maybe the instruction, what is not clear is that you have to send it in. It's a good question, okay? Send your paragraph in Word, but PDF, so I can read it, okay? Yes, it's in Word. And you can write like in APA, Arial 12, or doble espaciado. Okay? How many words? 100 words, minimum. Well, no minimum, 100 words to 105 words, no more, okay? No more because you're in a basic level. So what time is it? It is 9 o'clock. You had 20 minutes. So let me put the correct time, 19. 22, 23, 24, in fact. Okay, guys, any question about this? When you're ready, you upload the document, okay? Yes, so this is This is a writing evaluation that you are having. This is your first paragraph, no? We were working with sentences. Now I want you to write a paragraph. And I think that you should do it, you can do it in 10 minutes because you have the information of the routine. I don't know if on a paper, on a Word, when you prepare the flip grid activity, okay? So, but even though you don't have it, you can do it in 20 minutes. Let's imagine you have no ideas, but I think in 10 minutes you're gonna be over, okay? But even though, see you in 20 minutes. Highly talented actor, you can say he can perform very well. He can bring with talent their characters, okay? Try to keep it simple. In this level, keep it simple. Don't try to write difficult things because you are in level 2, okay? What is he doing? Okay, number 3, he can appear. Okay, esta no tiene sentido con la 2, no responde a la pregunta 2. Okay, what is he doing? I don't know, he is doing a speech. He's doing a presentation. I don't know. He's having an interview. What is he wearing? In this photo, okay, something that is missing here is a comma, guys. In this photo, comma, most of you have this problem, comma, he's wearing a blue suit, no suits, a blue suit, okay? What does he like doing in his free time? Okay, here you don't answer that, okay? I don't know, in his free time, he likes collecting CDs, I don't know, okay? So you need to answer the questions, guys. You need to answer the questions. El examen va a ser igual, se le van a dar unos prompts. Usted no va a escribir la pregunta, solamente va a ir respondiendo la información que se le pide. Why do you like these famous people? He's admired, okay? His admired is by other people. You have to say, I like this famous person because I like, okay? So here I like it because This is similar, no? His ability to bring the charm to his characters. It's similar, copy and paste, you see? Yeah. So because I like his characters, I don't know, okay? Yeah. So when you're doing the correction, guys, I put it here, I am putting the corrections. Okay, now let me see something over here. For example, here is incomplete, no? You need 6 sentences, so it's incomplete. Okay, here is complete. Not in this group, let me see. Yeah, in this group, there is not that problem, okay? Now let's see, for example, group A, I think some mistakes that you can correct. A ver, let me see if we have group A. Some students copy the questions, okay? So it's not necessary that you copy the questions. Just, no. One, two, three, four. 4 sentences. For example, here is incomplete. You need 6 sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay, but here look at the mistake, guys. Okay, letra mayúscula. Capital letter, okay, capital letter. Margot, M, okay. And the other is correct. Yeah. Now here, let me see. Okay, here, for example, who is she? You don't have to write just a sentence, okay? You don't need to write the question. Just answer the question, put information related to the question, okay? Yeah, so what are you going to do? You're going to do 2 things. You're going to do the correction because some sentences are not correct. And also you are going to transform them into a paragraph, okay? So here, you have 6 sentences, okay? And you're going to join them in a paragraph, all right? Now, when you are, first you did the corrections, okay? And then you join the information. When you have to write 3 paragraphs because you have 3 people, no? So let's imagine it's Taylor Swift. I put an introduction. Taylor Swift is one of my favorite famous person because the topic is famous people, no? And then you write all the sentences here. You join the sentences with periods, and then you write a conclusion. I love this person. Something similar to the introduction. The introduction and the conclusion, they are similar, okay? Is that clear what you're gonna do? This is not for today, no, this is for the weekend because there are a lot of mistakes, guys, in the sentences. So I need you to do corrections. And also, you're going to practice how to write paragraphs. So you're going to write 3 paragraphs, together 9 paragraphs, and you send the document by Sunday. Sunday is July 30. Yes, is that clear, this homework? Okay, no questions about this homework? Okay, good. So in the same project, let me put it here. You're going to send in the same, so I can see the comments. So let me see here. Additional items manually 2. Yeah, just so you can send. Remember that the document is in PDF, no? So I can do the corrections the next week. All right, guys, good. So now,
Teacher,
Hello.
de
Yes.
las rutinas, la intenté subir, pero no me deja.
Porque ya se acabó el tiempo. Eran 20 minutos.
Va a tener que subir hasta esa hora.
Ajá. I explained very well.
O sea, ya la tenía hecho, solo le iba a subir, pero bueno, me salió error.
Teacher,
Espérame un ratito. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me close. Give me 1 second, yeah. Yes. Who is? Yes.
yo, tengo
Leire.
una pregunta.
Yes.
Entonces, en el proyecto en las PPTs del proyecto de los famosos, teníamos que hacer párrafos, pero respondiendo a las...
No paragraphs. You had to write sentences. You had to write 6 sentences. That's it. That was the last week. Was the activity. 6 sentences. But there is a problem with the sentences because the sentences are not correct. So you have to do the correction now. And after that, when the sentences are perfect, then you put the sentence together in the hamburger. And now you're going to present to me 9 paragraphs. Yes?
Yeah.
It's like a step by step. I wanted first you to write sentences, first step. And in the second step, now you're joining, put it together like in a hamburger, and you present to me the paragraph. Okay, this is a practice for the exam, guys. Okay, because it's going to be the same. Okay, I don't know the topic because I'm not elaborating the exams, but I know that is going to be a paragraph. I know that is going to be a presentation of 2 minutes. Okay, so today
¿Cuándo es el examen?
I think week 8, I think is, I'm gonna check, but I think it's the last day. When is the last day? Is August, the next Friday, August, no, wait a minute. When is the last day? August the 4th is the last day, I think. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna ask the coordinator, but it's in week number 8, as I know. Okay, so the last day of classes. Thank you, baby. Take a picture. The last day is the next Friday is the last day. This is week number 7, and the next is week number 8, right? I have here in my calendar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is week number 7, and the next week is week number 8, and we finish the course. So I think should be on Friday. I'm gonna ask, okay? But
la otra semana, el jueves 3 y el 4 de agosto.
I don't know. That is week number 8. So I suppose I am going to ask that, okay? The correct date. But this week you have to study. Yes, you have to study. Of course. Okay. And we are practicing the paragraphs, and also we are going to practice the speech one more time. Now let's go to the past. Let's continue to the past. Today, for people who were late, guys, I sent you a fable in the beginning of the class. Do you remember the fables in Spanish? At night, your mommy, she read books to you. Yes, do you remember that? So today, in your groups, you're going to write a fable, okay, using verbs in past tense. We saw the verb to be was where, okay? Let me see here.
What is the past simple of be? We can...
Okay, something that I want to tell you is that the verbs that we are seeing, they have no connection to the present, okay? Can you see? This is the present, okay? This is the present. but we are speaking about the past. Okay, so there's no connection between the past and the present. Okay, in the past, I was short. In the past, I was shy. In the past, I was Barcelonista. Now I am from the Aucas. In the past, I was a student. Now I am not a student at this moment. In the past, I was more beautiful. I was thinner, etc. In the past. Okay, so we are speaking about the past today.
What is the past simple of be? We can say, he is tall about the present. What can we say about his past? He was short. This is called the past simple tense. We use the past simple to talk about the past. He was short is the positive. What is the negative? The negative is he wasn't short. Wasn't is the contraction of was not. Here are some more examples. I was a police officer. I wasn't a police officer.
In the past.
She was beautiful. She wasn't beautiful. It was expensive.
The car.
It wasn't expensive. We were at home. We weren't at school. They were in Russia. They weren't in Thailand.
Okay, guys, so this is the verb to be was word that we practice in the first minutes. No, we check this in the first minutes. I was happy. He was hungry. She was a nurse. It was big. And then with we, you, they, we say we were early. You were at school. They were quiet. Okay. We practice here in this PowerPoint presentation. Here you have some explanations or more practices if you want to do it. This is optional. This is what we practiced before. Here you have another activity that you can practice. And now we are going to go with other verbs, okay? Other action verbs. Have you seen the movie? Did you see this movie? I didn't. So don't tell me that what is the movie about. Well, I know what is it about, but I don't know. Did you watch the movie in the cinema? No? Nobody? Really? Nobody?
No.
It's not your age or because you don't want to see it. But you know that this movie is in the cinema right now, okay? So let's see what is this about and what is the story of Barbie in this movie.
Hey, Barbie. Can I come to your house tonight?
Sure. I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blowout party with all the Barbies and planned choreography and a bespoke song. You should stop by.
So cool.
You can find me under the lights, diamonds under my eyes.
This is the best day ever. It is the best day ever. So is yesterday, and so is tomorrow, and every day from now until forever. Do you guys ever think about dying?
When my heart breaks,
Some things have been happening that might be related.
when my world shakes.
Cold shower, falling off my roof, and my heels are on the ground. What do I have to do? You have to go to the real world.
You can go back to your regular life, or you can know the truth about the universe.
The choice is now yours.
The first one, the high heel.
You have to want to know, okay? Do it again.
Closer I am fine. Closer I am fine.
I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Wow, this is the real world. What's going on? Why are these men looking at me?
Yeah, they're also staring at me.
Barbie in the real world. That's impossible.
If this got out, this could mean extremely weird things for our world. This would be catastrophic!
We haven't played with Barbie since we were like 5 years old. Oh.
No one rests until this doll is back in a box.
Even if nobody else sings along.
Humans only have one ending.
Get that Barbie!
Ideas live forever.
No, I won't let you do just one appendectomy.
But I'm a man.
But not a doctor.
Can I talk to a doctor?
You are talking to a doctor.
Can I need a clicky pen?
No.
A sharp thing?
No.
There he is. Doctor!
Somebody get security.
Is Barbie if you still in doubt?
Okay, guys. Well, so here we have the story of Barbie. Let's read together. Mayrena, you read.
Okay. Barbie Margot Robbie had an ideal life in Barbieland. Everything was perfect with alcohol parties full of music and color. And every day was the best day. Of course, Barbie had some questions, very comfortable questions that did not fit with the idyllic world in which she's and the other Barbie's life. When Barbie realized that she was
was able
to support her health on the ground and had flat feet, she decided to wear shoes. With heels, she went to the real world. This is like it. This is common back to Barbieland.
Okay, guys, very well. So, can you distinguish any verb in the past tense? Maybe, can you tell me any verb in the past tense that you know? We saw the verb was, no? So you know the verb was because we practiced before. Now, another verb in past tense that maybe you know?
Had.
The verb had, which is possession. Have, had. Okay. Another one.
Was.
Was, I said. Another one.
Had some.
Repeat, please.
Realized.
Realized. Excellent. She
Realized.
realized. Se dio cuenta. She realized. What else? Another verb. Okay, let's go sentence by sentence. Here we have had. Over here we have was. Over here we have was. In this one we have had. Here, what is the verb in past tense?
Comforted.
No, that is an adjective. No,
Okay.
a verb, an action verb. Is did not fit. Did not fit. It's in negative. Did not fit. Okay. Over here.
Live.
Lived. Lived. Excellent. Over here.
Realized.
You told me realized.
Yes.
Past tense was. Just past tense. Had.
Decide.
What
Decide.
else? Decided.
Decided.
Decided. Here.
Did.
When.
Went. They went. I went to Quito. I went to Ambato. And here you have a question, no? Like, did like, and did come. Okay, guys? Very well. So now I am going to read to you the story of Barbie. And let's see. Barbie Margot Robbie had an ideal life in Barbieland. Everything was perfect, with alcohol parties full of music and color, and every day was the best day. Of course, Barbie had some questions, very uncomfortable questions, that did not fit with the idyllic world in which she and the other Barbies lived. When Barbie realized that she was able to support her heels on the ground and had flat feet, she decided to wear shoes without heels, no heels, no tacones. She went to the real world. Did she like it? Did she come back to Barbieland? Okay, so more or less, this is the synopsis, Miss Laura's synopsis of, no, not really, thank you. Okay, all right, guys, here. So here we have, well, this is a slide. You have to divide the verbs in regular verbs and irregular verbs. This is something that is a characteristic in verbs in past tense. Some verbs are regular, regulares, siguen un patrón, and others are irregular. In blue color, guys, we have the regular verbs, okay? So here, they finish in ed, lived, okay, decided in ed, okay? These are regular verbs. Now, in purple color, we have irregular verbs. Examples, was, where, had, and went.
When.
Okay? So, what I want you to do right now is I want you to read the paragraph again, reread it, and tell me which verbs are regular, blue color, and which verbs are irregular. Okay? Thank you. Javier, could you please capture it because you don't have WhatsApp today? Could you please take a picture or something like that and put in your computer? Okay, I am going to send to the others by WhatsApp. Level 2, okay. All right. Okay, guys, good. So you're going to work in groups, okay? And in your groups, the same groups, okay? The same groups. Freddy, Sala, 4, okay? Join the groups and in, I think, 2 minutes, you can categorize regular verbs or irregular verbs, okay? See you in 2 minutes, guys. Wait, guys, I didn't record. Everybody's here, but well, let me go back. And the past tense of fit is? Pregúntale a la inteligencia artificial, ¿cuál es el pasado del verbo fit? Y la máquina le dice, ¿ok? O Alexa, pregúntale, ella también responde muy bien. Aquí mi hija al lado tiene una Alexa. Okay, I'm serious. Okay, I was saying that here we have the regular verbs and irregular verbs in purple color. The regular verbs,
¿Cuál es el pasado del verbo fit?
The regular verbs, they finish in ed,
esto en
okay?
internet para cuál es el pasado de Maroon 5. Échale un ojo.
¿Cuál es el pasado del verbo fit en inglés?
Jocelyn, in silence.
En inglés.
Okay, here you
¿Cuál es el
have...
pasado del verbo fit?
Lo peor es que me hace caso, ¿no? Ojalá que la mamá le haga caso así. Okay, here you have the ed rules that you can check, guys. Okay, and in purple color we have the irregular cases. Now, a ver, ¿qué dijo Alexa? What is the past tense of fit? Jocelyn, what is the past tense of fit? Fit, fit, fit. Yes or no? Jose Daniel, what is the past tense of feed?
Fitted. Fitted.
Fitted. Fitted.
Fitted, double T?
No, solo ed.
F-I-T-T-E-D or F-I-T-T-E-D?
F-I-T-E-D.
No double T.
No.
Doble.
Pregúntele a Alexa si son doble T. A ver, pregúntele. Oh, what is the other machine? Well, those artificial things. Okay, guys. So here you have a sentence in negative. Okay, when you have a sentence in negative, use did not or you use the auxiliary didn't. Okay, and this auxiliary shows you that this is a past tense. So the verb is not going to be in past. The verb in green color is going to be infinitive verb, okay? So Barbie had some questions, very uncomfortable questions that did not fit with the idyllic world. You use the auxiliary, in this case didn't, and the verb in base form, el verbo madre, okay? You don't need to put this into the past, so not necessary to put fitted. This is in negative. For example, Javier, this is your question. I didn't or I did not, no? I like didn't. I didn't work. No necesita ponerle la ed. I didn't work. I didn't swim. Ariel, let's choose Ariel here. Ariel didn't go to the party because he was studying for Miss Laura's exam. My parents did not speak French. My parents did not speak French. Okay, so you have this auxiliary in pink color. Then the verbs, guys, are not in past tense. The green verbs, they are in base form. They are in infinitive. Yes, when you are using negative. Is this correct? It's similar when you have in the simple present doesn't or don't. Do you remember? The verb in green color is in infinitive. These verbs are not in green color, are not going to be in past. They are going to be in infinitive, okay? All right, so now I want you to practice the negative. For example, here, he came to my party. She did not come to my party, okay? So here it's very clear that you have came. Came is the past tense. But when you transform the sentence and you use the auxiliary, okay, here the verb is in infinitive. The verb is in base form. Come. El verbo es come y el pasado de come es came. Okay? Now I want you to practice these negative forms. So let me put it here. Javier, I am going to put it here in the Zoom chat, and for other people, if you prefer, in the Okay. All right, now I am going to give you new groups, okay? New groups. Now we are 6 people now. Yeah. Okay, join your groups and come in 5 minutes. There are many, so now you're going to learn new verbs, okay? So for those new verbs, you need to know the infinitive and the, and let me show, everybody's here? Yeah, excellent. Miss Ellie, welcome back to class. Please open your camera. Okay, so if the answer is correct, it looks like in bold, in negritas, if the answer is correct. If the answer is not in bold, it's incorrect. Si salía así en negritas, estaba bien. Si no salía en negritas, estaba mal, okay? So you can keep practicing later, yes? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Now let's go to this task, which is in, let me see, Unit 8A. Look here. Okay, Unit 8A. Okay. So go to the Moodle and find this activity. So here you're gonna put it, for example, come. The past tense positive is came, and the negative, no se olvide el apóstrofe, ponerlo bien, okay? The negative is didn't come. So you're going to do this activity, okay? So let's take, I think that you can do it in 5 minutes, but let's see. All the activities are 10 minutes, but I think it's a lot of time, 10 minutes in this case.
Cuando es el where, ¿qué se pone?
I will show you. You were not in the first class, I think, in the first hour. Okay, here. I wasn't or I was not. We weren't, were not. Okay?
Weren't, were not.
Mm-hmm.
No, weren't.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so join. Let's work 5 minutes. Good. Are you ready? You have more than 7 minutes. Remember that the second option, you can do it later, but not now. Okay, now is the time that is in the activity. Okay. Now, in the reading of the Barbie synopsis, you also have this question. Did she like it? That is one question. Did she come back to Barbie land? And here is similar. You have a word in blue color, which is an auxiliary, did, but it means past tense. And then the verb, it's in green color, like. Did she like? This verb in green color is a base form, okay? Like is not in past tense. Like is in base form. Similar here. Did she come back to Barbie land? We have did. The did is the past tense in the question. And the come is in base form. Come is not past tense. Past tense is did, okay? So this is a yes or no question. So according to the movie, did she like it? Did she like the real world? Nobody, nobody saw the movie, no? I didn't see the movie, okay? I think that the answer is yes. Did she come back to Barbie land? I don't know. I think that the answer is yes, okay? But you can watch the movie and you can let me know later. This is a structure of how you make yes or no questions. You have did, you have the subject, the person, okay? You have the verb is in infinitive, or the verb is base form, forma madre, verbo raíz, okay? The base form, and then the question mark. For example, did Samuel clean the room? Did she pay the debts? Did we buy a candy? And the questions that we practiced today, did she like it? Did she come back to Barbie land? Okay. And now let's practice yes or no questions in the simple past. I don't know if you want to have this. I think that I can copy, no? Copy. So I can put in the WhatsApp for people who want it. Okay. Okay, Javier, I am putting the link here in the Zoom. And for the rest, you can get the code if you want. And I can put the code also in your group, okay? Yeah, okay. Last name and name. Let's begin the game. Okay, here we are, the winners of the game. Daniel, Alison, and Mirena. Okay, very well. So let's analyze the questions. Okay, did it snow last summer? So the answer is we didn't, no? Because the question is we did. Here you need to answer we did. In this case, negative, didn't. No, it didn't. Did you like the movie? Yes, I did. Positive, did. Write a yes or no question in simple past. And for fun, did Susan fly by plane last month? Excellent, did. Then the subject, Susan. Then the verb. This verb is infinitive. This verb is base form. And the complement. Okay, very well. Answer the question. Did Annie buy a new car last year? Yes, she did. Yes, she did here. Yes, she did. Okay. All right. The questions could be in negative. No, I don't suggest you to make questions in negative, but you can do it. Did here is incomplete. Did you know the answer? Falta el you. Did you know the answer? No, I didn't. Did you know the answer? Okay. Write a yes or no question. Did you do the homework yesterday? That is a good question. Did you do the homework yesterday? Yes, you did over here. Okay. Did your friends understand the class? Negative answer. Wait, nobody answered well. Here is no, they didn't. No, they didn't. So nobody answered that. Okay, the answer is no, they didn't. Did you arrive late to class yesterday? Guys, what is the problem in this sentence? In this question, what is the problem? Because it's incorrect. Why it is incorrect?
The verb is pasado, past.
Yes. In questions and in negative,
base form.
you need base form. What is the base form? Arrive.
Arrive.
Because arrived is past tense. So the verb is arrive. Did you arrive? Is a question. Okay, good. You did write sentences in English. What is the problem here? It's incorrect. What is the problem in this question?
Primero va el did.
In yes or no questions, you begin with did. Did you write? Did you write sentence in English? Yes, you did. Did you drink soda yesterday? No, I didn't. Here, no, I didn't. Very well. And that's it, guys. Okay. Okay, guys, good. Let's record. Okay, so after the the little template that we have here, I want you to practice this, a memorable time, okay? So you are going to speak in past tense, And you're going to, a night, a memorable night. Not this one, not today. Okay, so what are you going to tell me in the flipgrid? Okay, these are the questions. Of course, you're not going to make the questions. You're going to tell me the story. When was it? Where were you? What did you wear? Where did you go? What was the weather like? Why was it a memorable night? Okay. You can answer these questions, guys. You can answer these questions, or maybe you can tell me new things. Okay. For example, I don't know, my first trip to the beach. Okay. My first trip to the beach secretly because my mom didn't know. Okay. So it was when I was 22, I was at university. So that day that I think it was in summer, I told my mom that I was going to study. Okay. So I was with all my university friends. We were in 3 or 4 different cars. And we were wearing jeans and t-shirts because we were going to the university. We went to Salinas Beach. We went to Roxana's house, who is my best friend. The weather was marvelous. It was a little windy, but we were to the beach. We drank some alcohol. We spent a lot of nice moments. We listened to music. And this was a very memorable night, as this was the first time that I did something like this with my friends. Okay, so you are going to say your experience using this information or another kind of information that you want to use. Okay, all right. So right now, what I want you to do is to write the details of your information. Okay, especially to find the verbs in past tense that you are going to use. Okay, in my case, for example, I use, which verbs did I use? Let me, okay, in my case, I use, okay, this is the flipgrid I'm gonna put for Javier here. What verbs did I use? I use was, I was, we were with my friends. I wore the clothes I wore. I went to Salinas. I wore jeans. Spent a nice time. What else did I say? I drank alcohol. I ate maybe something, maybe danced, etc. Okay, so I want you to check the verbs that you are going to use. Okay, to check the verbs, so then you can say that memorable time is a night. Okay, it's a night memorable time. All right, so let's do the brainstorming. 5 minutes, okay?
¿Cuántos minutos dijo?
The brainstorming, 5 minutes, brainstorming, that's it.
10 minutos, y lo hacemos y de ahí ¿qué la hacemos? ¿Dónde la enviamos?
No, yo, Miss Ellie, just the brainstorming, okay? The ideas, the verbs that you're gonna use, this one, the brainstorming. All the ideas that you're going to say. Of course, the verbs are going to be in past tense. 5 minutes, that's it. Let's wait 5 minutes and then we continue. 5.0. Morona Santiago, oh my God.
Teacher, ¿es solo la lluvia de ideas o hay que hacer el video?
5 minutes of brainstorming. 5 minutes of brainstorming. You have 3 more minutes and then you record, okay? So 3 more minutes brainstorming. Now that you have the brainstorming with your ideas, the verbs in past tense, you can begin practicing in the Flipgrid. No, you enter to the Flipgrid. You have here the link that I shared to you. I share in the WhatsApp. Okay, so you can remember that you need to turn off the cameras. So everybody is going to turn off, and we're going to be practicing 10 minutes. So you practice, practice, practice. When you're ready, you share the video. Okay, so 10 more minutes from now, all right? Okay, guys, very good. We're gonna finish. If you didn't finish, you can do later. But I would like you to keep practicing, okay? So cameras on, please. Cameras on. Okay. And 3. Okay. So I am going to share with you, except with, give me a second. Occupations. Steps. Give me a second, please. Mhm. Yeah, I am sharing with you a document, guys. In the case of Javier, I can upload it in the OneDrive, Javier, because you can now download the documents in WhatsApp, right? So let me. Okay, Javier is here. Yes, Javier, you cannot download information from the WhatsApp, right? You cannot. Javier, hello. Can you listen? Yes. Here, I cannot send documents here now in the formato. Okay, I am going to send the link here for Javier. Compartir. Okay, guys. So here, guys, I am sharing with you some connectors that you can use in your compositions. Okay, you can use them when you're speaking, and also you can use them when you are. So could you please download the document? Okay, because I want you to repeat the flip activity. So first of all, I would like to listen to some of you. Let's see, any volunteer? I am not going to grade this. I am going to grade it in the Moodle, okay? This is just for fluency, to practice, to learn the vocabulary, but no grading here, okay? Freddy, you're the first one.
Inchon on Mapichu. Got married in short with Perinagen. I was a number of many
Okay, I
emotions
cannot understand because of the Wi-Fi
because
problem.
I was a family friends
So,
were
you can do it later, Freddy, when you have good Wi-Fi, yeah? Alison.
Hi, my name is Alison Alvarado.
Can you listen, guys? Can you listen to Alison? Yes. Can you listen? Yes?
Yes.
I am going to tell you about a memorable night I had. It was January.
Okay, guys, that is something that I want you to improve. En el composition de María Antonieta, por ejemplo, también María Antonieta yo se lo pongo, okay? You don't have to say, I am going to speak. You do this, you say, I am going to speak when you're going to speak, for example, I don't know, in your thesis dissertation, okay? I am going to speak about the relationship between the games and oral productions in EFL classroom, okay? But this is an informal speaking. You're telling me a story, guys, okay? Could you please turn on the cameras, everybody? So in this case, don't tell me that you are going to say, I am going to speak about, okay? You can tell me, for example, I remember my first trip to Salinas at night. It's an example, no? And then you begin. This is the introduction. Then you begin, okay? Yeah.
January 1, 2021, I was in Salinas with my boyfriend. I was wearing a pink dress with sandals, and we went for a walk on the beach. The weather was pretty cool, and it was a memorable night because it was the first time traveling with him.
Okay, guys, very good. Now, I have a doubt here. Did I put 1 minute? Or could you speak more? Let me see. Because remember, in the exam, you have to speak 2 minutes. So the idea is that you can keep practicing. No, 2 minutes, guys. Okay, 2 minutes. Yeah, so you can keep practicing, no problem for the exam, okay? Now you're going to repeat this one more time and you're gonna send me in Moodle, okay? This was just a practice, but the quiz, the evaluation, the graded one, you're going to send me tomorrow, until tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Wait, I cannot record. Okay, let's listen another one. I cannot. A ver, what happened here? Okay, my routine, my world time. Yeah, Miss Ellie, now you.
My memory times. In October 29, I go travel dressed in white. Accompany big family. I traveled to Galapagos. The trip was fantastic. The water is very nice. Thank you. My memory times. In October 29th, I go to Marriott dressed in white, accompanied by family. I travel to Galapagos.
Okay, very well. So, Miss Ellie,
My memory times.
you need to speak more, okay, for the next time. I don't know why I cannot go to the next person now. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to keep watching yours, but remember, you need now to speak 2 minutes. So keep practicing during today and tomorrow, and then you send. Okay, you send the video in Moodle. Where is in Moodle? Okay. Is over here. This is the same on unit 1A, in the same Hannah Montana, Hannah, not Anna. So you go here, okay? And this is your homework for tomorrow, guys. Your homework for tomorrow is keep practicing speaking, okay? And when you're ready, you upload the quiz, the oral quiz. Not in, you can do it in Flipgrid, no problem, but the video, the MP4, el MP4, you send it here, oral quiz unit 7, okay? It's the same activity that now you're going to upload it. Yes, do you have any question about this? This is a unique homework that you have for tomorrow. So you are going to practice the past tense, and also you're going to practice something that I am going to tell you right now. Did you say anything? Homework tomorrow, 5 p.m. Okay? Okay, now when you're speaking, guys, sometimes you need some words to work, right? So I put those words, some sequency words. I give you some words in the routine, but also here I am sharing with you others that you can maybe use here or later, no problem. Okay, sequencing. I don't see you. What? Okay. You're here. Okay. So sequencing steps. Sequencing refers to the order in which the event happens, no? So when you begin your story, you can maybe say this first of all, to start with, initially, to begin with, you can use these connectors. Okay, for example, to begin with, I began my education in London. Then to continue the story, you can use this. You practice this, right? You practice this in my routine. Immediately, maybe this is new for you. Maybe as soon as you didn't, some of you did it, not all of you, okay? Examples of using this. Continuing phrases in a story include, okay, for example, then, comma, it's important to put the comma. Some people, they don't use it, but I really think it's a good idea, especially when you're speaking. When you're speaking, you put the pause here, no? So then I started to get worried. You can use these expressions over here. Now, interruptions. This is a special, this is especially for stories when you're narrating. Suddenly, de repentinamente, unexpectedly, inesperadamente. So these are typical things, words that you find when you are narrating stories as your story, okay? Or the story of the fable. And when you end the story, you have this over here. Finally, in the end, eventually, and you close your story, okay? So what I want you to do right now in the next 10 minutes, guys, is to complete this using the connectors, okay? I send the document to you. So I want you to get 5 minutes to work individually. And then in the next 5 minutes, you compare in groups, okay? So it is, yeah, let's work, guys. Javier, could you download the document? The link that I sent? Yes? Okay, good. 10 minutes, yeah? The idea of this activity is that you can use these connectors in your writing of the fable and in your presentation that you're going to send tomorrow, okay? To compare your answers, okay? I am going to give a group. Now you're going to be working in group of 4. Okay, so one person share the screen as usually, and then you discuss the possible answers, guys. Okay, join the groups, please. Join your groups. Nicole, open the cameras, please. Your camera. And see you in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. No, the project is for weekend. The project is for weekend. You're going to begin with the project. Okay, I am going to explain so you can have an idea. But you are going to do this project in the weekend, okay, for Sunday. This is the project. The project is in groups. You're going to create your own fable or a story. A fable is a story with a message, okay? So you have to write 12 to 15 sentences. Of course, you're going to use the past tense. You do not need to include dialogues for the characters, okay? For example, like, I don't know, like the ant tell to the grasshopper, what is your name? My name is Pepito. Pepito what? Pepito the grasshopper. No, you are not going to have dialogues in your story. You're just going to narrate, okay? It's like a story in which you narrate sentence by sentence. What do I want to see in that story? The verb to be, was, where, okay? I want to see 3 regular verbs. You can use the regular verbs that you prefer. For example, worked, played. And I need to see 8 irregular verbs. 8 irregular verbs. And you are going to take the irregular verbs from the list, okay? You choose 8 because these are the verbs that are going to be in the final exam. So I want you to practice the verbs, okay? You can also write negative sentences, okay? Maybe you can make a question in the story, no problem. But in total, I need 12 verbs, minimum 12 verbs. 8 and 3, 11, and 1, 12. 12 verbs, 12 sentences. If you want to write more sentences, that is okay, okay? So you're going to put this in a PPT. You're going to add 12 photos related to your story, and you are going to narrate it, okay? First, so at this moment, what are you going to do is create the story. Now you create the story, okay? And then in the weekend, you, maybe in 10 minutes, you can do it tomorrow if you want. If you're ready, tomorrow you can record in the class, okay? But if you are not ready yet tomorrow, in the weekend, you can join the 4 students and you can record, okay? And you're going to tell the story. So at the beginning of the class, I put, let me see. I put the story, no? Let me see, because the story had a problem today. Yeah, this is a story. This is a fable. So a fable which is not working. I have no idea why not. But well, I like this story. I like this fable. One of my favorites. I think that perseverance is important in life. You can be very intelligent. Okay, you can have money. You can have many things, but perseverance is something that I think is the key to succeed in life. Es la llave al éxito. I would say that perseverance, similar to the animal, to these habits.
Está bañado de ya.
Miss Ellie, cut it off, please. Hi, Miss Ellie.
And fell in the well.
Help! Help! Somebody, please help me! This well is really deep.
Okay, wait.
Join Kids Hat family.
Tia, I guess we have come too far from our camp. When will we go back? I'm feeling hungry.
Wait, I'm sorry.
It will take some time, Tofu. Those berries look yum. I think I can treat on them for the time being.
Tofu, stop! Do you even know what those berries are about?
They look yum to me. That is all I know.
But they can be poisonous. You are in the middle of a jungle.
Poisonous?
Come, let me tell you a story on our way back to the camp.
Of course, you need a title for your fable. You need a title, okay? In this case, the fox and the goat.
On a long sunny day, there was a fox walking.
You are going to do this, okay? In the video, you're going to use the PowerPoint and you're going to have the pictures. No, you're not going to have the subtitles, guys. No sentences. You are going to tell me the story. You're going to narrate the story, okay? So I don't want to see here like this. On a long sunny day, there was a fox walking in a desert, okay? No. You need to tell me, narrate the story, okay? With your words.
In a desert, hungry and thirsty. All that he could see was miles of sand and barren rocks.
Oh, it is so hot.
Ya, esto es lo que yo les digo de los diálogos que el animalito habla, eso usted no me lo va a poner, solo la narración, ¿ok?
I need water badly.
He kept on walking and suddenly...
Okay, he kept on, okay? For example, this is past tense, he kept on.
Suddenly, he saw a well.
Suddenly, you see?
Thank God. I finally found a well. Now I will no longer be thirsty.
He ran and ran in great...
Okay, run and run. The past tense of run. Okay, guys? So basically, that is what you're going to do in the story. You're going to create your story using the verbs. Okay? You can have the sentences on a paper, but not in the PowerPoint presentation. Okay? In the PowerPoint presentation, you're just going to put the pictures and you are going to be narrating in the order that you prefer. Okay? So maybe student 1, 2, 3, 4, or one student 2 slides, and then it depends how you want. Now, something important when narrating is the emotion that you put to the story, no? When you narrate, and the fox did this, okay? It's not like playing. You have to narrate like any story, okay? So in the last 5 minutes, you're going to join your groups. Do you remember your groups? The 3 groups. Do you remember them? I don't. So I think that we put it in the WhatsApp. Your Fable, group number 1? No, group number 2?
No.
Freddy's group number 1. Group number 2?
José Daniel.
Jose Daniel, what is the title? Jose Daniel and Pepita. Group number 3? Mayrena, no, not yet. Okay, so
Todavía no
you're going
tenemos.
to inspire for tomorrow. So tomorrow, I am going to give you tomorrow 15 minutes to continue the process. Okay, if you're ready, you can record it tomorrow. If not, you take Saturday and Sunday, and at one time you decide. Mayrena, what is your question? I am going to finish with you.
Teacher, es que tenemos una duda con mi grupo. O sea, entre las 4 personas que somos, ¿hacemos la fábula o cada
Yes.
una hace su fábula?
No.
Sí,
So,
ya.
ajá.
Pero es que no sabemos cómo, o sea, ¿tenemos que hacer con diálogos o solamente como que narramos
No
la historia?
dialogue. 12 sentences, no more. So you say 3 sentences, Alison 3 sentences, Miss Sally 3 sentences, and Maria Antonieta. Well, that is not the group, no, but let's imagine the group is Alison 3 sentences, Evelyn 3 sentences, Freddy 3 sentences, and Javier 3 sentences. But you need to pronounce perfectly because it's going to be like a story for my Mateo. My Mateo is going to listen that stories. So excellent pronunciation, excellent grammar, excellent everything. Okay, it's like a video for kids. Freddy, please. Yeah, let's talk to. I am not laughing. It's serious. I want perfect fables. Okay. So you have just to say three sentences, no more. In total, 12 sentences. It's a mini story. Okay, and you're going to use the PowerPoint presentation. Si estuviéramos en presencial, yo les mandaría hacer un libro así gigante para que usted lo lea, así como en la escuelita. Pero ya estamos virtual y no se puede, okay? Bye, guys. Rest, and don't forget, for tomorrow, what you have to do is the oral quiz, the memorable night. So practice. At 5 o'clock, before the class, you send the video so I can check and correct it, okay? It's in the WhatsApp. Bye, guys. See you.